Super Bowl goes Hollywood, but last week
Thank you for the follow, Fragilities. How are you doing tonight? Gonna get started here in just a second. Hopefully my laptop doesn't melt down. I'm not on my regular streaming PC because the hard drive died. Which also means I'm not going to have some of my toys around tonight either. My celebration guy and all that stuff. Because where I usually run that off of, my Streamlabs OBS. Remote doesn't work for regular OBS. We will be getting started here in just a second. Lock this real quick. Just gonna have to make do with some minor adjustments here. And apparently all my Stream Elements stuff is not working too, so great. It was all working fine the other day, now it's decided not to work. So we will continue regardless. Alright, hopefully everybody can hear me. Mic check. Yeah, mic check works. This is the Tecmo Super Bowl Hollywood edition. A ROM that was made by the Noid. I think I'm actually playing the alternate alternate uniform version of this. And basically, what we got here is a bunch of teams from film and television featuring the characters from those films and TV shows that you know and love. One that I go to immediately, the Washington Sentinels from The Replacements, which was a 1999-2000 feature film starring Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman. It was about a fictional version of the NFL strike, and basically all of the teams, all of the players in the Player Association went on strike for unfair practice, unfair payments on their contracts, yada, 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 unfair treatment. And the league decided they were going to continue with the season, so they brought in replacement players or scrub or scab players to fill the holes of the regular stars of the league. Keanu Reeves' character, Shane Falco, played a former superstar that was kind of shamefully banned from league play because he was accused of point shaving, if I remember. It's been probably 10, 15 years since I've seen the movie. I should have gone back and watched everything that I could have for the 8 teams that I've got playing here tonight, but I didn't. I was lazy. We're just going to have some fun anyways, and anybody in chat cares to fill in the blanks with characters and your memories of these movies, feel free to do so, by all means. Another favorite, the Bayside Tigers from Saved by the Bell. Of course, Zach Morris in it, starting quarterback. A.C. Slater in it, running back. I probably would have put Slater in it, running back, but hey, it's just me. Screech Powers, of course, kicker. Who didn't like Screech, right? We got A.C. Slater pulling double duty as a linebacker. Of course, you got Moose and Ox on the defensive line. Some of these other characters I'm not too familiar with, even though I did watch the Saved by the Bell in its first run, and the Saved by the Bell, the new class, which came on a few years after the original class went to college. We've got the T.C. Williams Titans from the Denzel Washington movie. Remember the Titans? Of course, Rev Harris, the quarterback, Sunshine Bass, the flamboyant for his time, backup quarterback. The Mean Machine from The Longest Yard, whether you like the 1974 original, which I prefer to the 2005 Adam Sandler remake. The original had Burt Reynolds and just a who's who of stars from the 60s and 70s about a washed up NFL star. Again, they kind of bit this with the replacements. Washed up NFL star, banished from the league from being caught shaving points in games and throwing games because he was betting against his own team. And Burt Reynolds, of course, played Paul Crewe in jail, the warden, sensing that he can manipulate Crewe into a winning football game against another prison, tries to hard hand him into captaining his football team. Crewe kind of goes against the warden, and they make some kind of bet where if, our team of inmates beats the team of guards, then you'll fuck off. Great movie if you've never seen it. The Adam Sandler remake wasn't too bad. I've only seen it once in its entirety, though. Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Goldberg, Kevin Nash were in it. Some of the wrestlers that were in it. Another who's who of stars from the more modern era back in 2005 were in that movie. The Little Giants. 1994 movie starring Rick Moranis and Ed O'Neill as brothers. Rick Moranis played the little brother to Ed O'Neill, who was a big-time football star. And Rick Moranis always had an inferiority complex about his older brother's accomplishments. His older brother coached a team nicknamed the Cowboys, and Rick Moranis was out to prove a point that he could finally beat his older brother at something, and he chose to field a team of his own and dubbed them the Giants. So you got the classic Cowboys-Giants rivalry going on. Admittedly, I probably haven't seen this film since it came out in the mid-90s. I have virtually zero memory of the characters. And like I said, I probably should have done a little bit more research on some of these things coming in, but it is what it is. The Miami Sharks, from Any Given Sunday, Jamie Foxx, Al Pacino, Dennis Quaid. Al Pacino, the head coach, an old head coach, trying to recapture glory years of his championship teams with the Miami Sharks. Cap Rooney, played by Dennis Quaid, is the grizzled old veteran quarterback who's being challenged by the young upstart Willie Beeman, Steamin' Willie Beeman, played by Jamie Foxx. Another who's who, Jay Washington, of course, the star running back, played by LL Cool J. Terrell Owens, real life NFL receiver from the Cowboys and 49ers and Eagles, was in the movie. Lawrence Taylor played Shark LeVay. They gave him the number 58 in the film, but number 56 in our hearts. New York Giants great. And they will be squaring off tonight against their rival from the film, the Dallas Knights. Don't know really too much about any of these fictional players because they really didn't play a part in the movie other than, during the actual game footage scenes in the film. So really not too deep in the history of the characters for the Dallas Knights. I know that they did use quite a few NFL players from the day. Not really familiar with who played who. But we will be having those guys matching up tonight. We've also got a team of unbeatables. You look at the quarterback, Clark Kent, of course, a.k.a. Superman. In at quarterback, Johnny Utah, another Keanu Reeves, I can't talk tonight, character from the movie Point Break. David Dunn in at running back, Bruce Willis's character from Unbreakable. Gale Sayers, a real-life player, legendary running back from the Chicago Bears. Got Forrest Gump in at wide receiver, no doubt. Chucking the ball to Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run! Down the field. Al Bundy. This is the one nitpick I have about this roster. They put Al Bundy in at tight end, number 89, when Al Bundy's legacy in Married with Children was always that he scored 4 touchdowns as a fullback for Polk High, number 33, the fictional high school Polk High in the city of Chicago. And they put him in this game as a tight end, but we're not going to nitpick about this. We're just going to have fun, like I said. Of course, David Dunn pulling double duty, running back and linebacker. Unbreakable, probably my personal favorite M. Night Shyamalan film. other team do we want to look at here tonight? Let's see. Go to my list of teams that I have facing off with each other. This has really become a pain in the ass not having my regular streaming setup up and running. I'm probably going to buy another hard drive later this week. Got a couple models I'm looking at. I've really never had to do a hard drive replacement on my own, so I hope I don't screw it up. Alright, so we've got tonight the Bayside Tigers going to be taking on the TC Williams Titans. Miami Sharks versus the Dallas Knights. The Washington Sentinels taking on the Unbeatables. Going to put the Scab players against the Pop Culture Paragons. And then the Little Giants in a battle of Pop Warner football versus the State Penitentiary. The Little Giants will be squaring off against the Mean Machine from the Longest Yard. We will get underway. I'm going to be playing as the Bayside Tigers. Against the TC Williams Titans. Single game elimination tournament. We're going to get underway. The TC Williams Titans have won the coin toss. And Screech Power is going to kick off for Bayside. Hollywood Tecmo Super Bowl is underway. Jones back for the Titans with the kick return. Going to bring it out to about the 20-yard line. Harris back to pass. Throwing deep. Grimes makes the reception. And Grimes brought down at the 4-yard line. Bayside Tigers defense not holding up against TC Williams Titan offense so far in this game. Castro with the handoff. Castro stopped after only a 1-yard gain. AC Slater here, linebacker. Grimes again. 7-yard catch, 3rd down and 3 for the Titans. And Castro dances into the end zone. Che Castro. And the Titans on the scoreboard first, 7-0. AC Slater back to return the ball for Bayside. Need to check something out here real quick. Like I said, please excuse the dust. I'm streaming on a laptop. It isn't quite as powerful as my normal PC setup was. So I have been experiencing a few issues, just eyeballing it. Making sure the chat comes up. All right. Sorry about that. Bayside Tigers on the attack offensively. AC Slater with the handoff from Zach Morris. Loss of 2 yards. Morris passes down the field to Scully. Scully cannot come down with it. 3rd down and 12 for Bayside. Zach Morris, successful pass over the middle to Moose in a tight end. And Bayside High has the 1st down. The minute 50 left to play here in the 1st quarter. Down by 7, AC Slater with the handoff. Slater picks up 5. Slater again with the pitch up top. Slater has the 1st down. The Bayside Tigers move the chains. Starting out at the 45-yard line. Trying to get that ball midfield. Titans defense. Julius Campbell. Played by Wood Harris in the film. With the sack. Loss of 9 yards. 2nd down and 19 for the Bayside Tigers. Zach Morris rolling out. Throws again to Moose. Moose out of bounds. Short of the 1st down. 2 yards needed. 3rd down and 2 for the Bayside Tigers. And AC Slater breaks the tackle and has the 1st down. AC Slater again with the handoff, only gets a yard on that play. 7 seconds left to play here in the 1st quarter. Zach Morris thrown into traffic, incomplete pass. We move into the 2nd quarter with the Titans on top of the Tigers, 7-0. AC Slater, 5 carries, 16 yards. Zach Morris, 33 yards passing. Rev Harris of the Titans, 80 yards passing. Moose for Bayside, 2 receptions, 33 yards. And Robert Grimes, 2 receptions for 80 yards for the TC Williams Titans. AC Slater again with the handoff. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Zach Morris says, fuck it, we don't punt. Of course, you can't say that on television, but we can say that here on my screen. And Zach Morris intercepted. Berthier with the interception. We've got a turnover on what should have been a 1st down if Moose would have made that catch. And we return to flavor. AC Slater picking off Rev Harris. And the Bayside Tigers offense getting another chance here to make it right. Zach Morris throwing deep to Scully. Zach Morris picked off again. Back and forth with these interceptions. Castro with the handoff. Gonna lose a yard on that. Rev Harris makes the completion. Castro with the handoff. Castro fighting his way for more yardage. About a 20-yard run for Castro there. And the Bayside defense softening up a little bit. Castro again, just blowing by Bayside. Bayside unable to stop this TC Williams offense here on this drive. And once again, they're backed up against their own end zone. And Castro going to plug it right in. And the Titans, Shea Castro, another touchdown run. The Titans are up 14-0 over the Bayside Tigers. AC Slater back to receive the kickoff. Gets to about the 10-yard line. Zach Morris firing downfield at Bristone and is intercepted once again. Man, feel like I'm playing with Daniel Jones of the Giants here. My last few Tecmo streams, regular Tecmo streams. Rev Harris hands off to Jones. Jones in the end zone again for the Titans. And the TC Williams Titans all over the Bayside Tigers here. Petey Jones, Donald Faison played him in the film with that last touchdown. AC Slater breaks some tackles, but we're going to the half. Remember the Titans indeed. AC Slater still only 18 yards rushing on 6 carries. Rev Harris, 43-yard run for the Titans. Zach Morris, 3 interceptions, 33 yards passing. Rev Harris, 91 yards passing and an interception, but 3 scores nonetheless from the Titans offense. Show me the money. Reynolds to kick off, Slater back to receive. Bayside Tigers getting a chance here at the top of the third quarter to put some points on the board. Will they be able to do it, however? Bristone down the field. Morris connects. Bristone dances out of the way. Is brought down from behind. AC Slater again with the handoff. Picks up 4 yards on the play. AC Slater in the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. And the Bayside Tigers have finally scored. (21-7) now in the third quarter. Trying for the onside kick. Probably a little too early for that. We just gave up another score. I'm sorry for the flickering players on here. One of these problems that the old Tecmo Super Bowl cartridges seem to have is with the flickering players. It looks terrible in this particular port for some reason. May just be the emulator that I chose for RetroArch. We're using Nestopia, which is usually regarded as one of the better ones. Bayside getting buried by the Titans. Zach Morris going down. Julius Campbell coming up with the sack. His second sack of the ball game. I don't think Kelly Kapowski's going to be putting out for Zach tonight. He's having a terrible game. Incomplete pass, third down and 19. Down the field to Bristone again. Bristone jumping up, making the catch. First down for the Tigers. Much needed third down conversion. And AC Slater again with the handoff, not going anywhere. Titans defense smothering Slater on that play. Third down and 14. Another third and long situation for the Bayside Tigers. And Zach Morris get the team out of this hole. Bristone, the intended receiver, right out of his hands. We got no choice. We got to go for it. Fourth down and 14. And it goes right over the head of Bristone. Handing the ball over to the Titans at midfield. Castro again. Oh, poor Bayside. Bayside is getting blasted. If you look at the characters on the field, when the two lines collide, the TC Williams Titan players are just pushing the Bayside Tigers players back. AC Slater, as time runs out in the third, 25 yards rushing for Slater. Che Castro, 64. Zach Morris, 128 yards passing, 3 interceptions. Rev Harris, 91 yards passing, an interception and a touchdown. Lance Bristone for Bayside, 2 receptions, 95 yards. Robert Grimes for the Titans, 2 receptions for 80 yards. We go to the fourth quarter now. Probably check the status here. Zach Morris, average condition. Slater's in average condition. Frankie Holt, average condition. Bristone's bad. Let's bring in Javi Scorn. Ryan O'Neal. I don't remember those characters on the show, so we'll just go with it. Zach pitching to AC Slater out of the backfield. Slater has the first down. Moose with the catch that time over the middle in traffic. Titans defense coming in hard and fast. Louis Lastic with the sack. Of course, Louis Lastic, the big guy from Remember the Titans, played by Ethan Suplee, who you will remember in Mallrats as the guy staring at the picture of the boat. He was also Jason Lee's brother in the fantastic TV series My Name is Earl. Ethan Suplee, also in Boy Meets World. Played Frankie in Boy Meets World, if I remember. Fourth down and 25. I got no choice but to go for it. Come on, Bayside. Honestly, I think I would have done better with Kelly Kapowski and Jesse Spano in here at quarterback. Maybe even Lisa Turtle. Blue Stanton putting the hurt on Zach Morris. 2nd down and 18 for Bayside. Third down and 18. Incomplete pass. Going downfield to Moose. Moose with the touchdown. M. Moose. So obviously his real name is Michael or Mark, perhaps. I just remember Moose and Ox from the show. I don't remember what their actual names were. Another onside kick attempt for Bayside. Bayside recovering the onside kick this time. Minute 46 left, down 35-14. Morris deep to Moose again, incomplete pass. Try something here. Put AC Slater in at wide receiver. Probably should have done that from the start. Of course, AC Slater runs out of bounds. Good job. Zach Morris bombing down the field to Slater. Slater cannot catch it. Hey. One last-ditch attempt here. Bouncing off the helmet. Turnover on downs, and the Titans, with 34 seconds left to play, gonna win this game. Rev Harris keeping the ball. Picks up 3 yards. So the TC Williams Titans emerging victorious over the Bayside Tigers. Big victory. Che Castro adding insult to injury, 41-14. This extra point going to make it 42. The Bayside Tigers fall 42-14. AC Slater, 11 carries, 27 yards. Che Castro, 7 carries for 103 yards. Zach Morris, 237 yards passing, 3 interceptions, and a touchdown. Rev Harris, only 91 yards passing, 1 interception, and 2 touchdowns. Bristone, the best Bayside receiver, 2 receptions, 95 yards. And Robert Grimes for the TC Williams Titans, 2 receptions, 80 yards. So Bayside eliminated. And this TC Williams Titans going to be playing the winner of the Washington Sentinels and the Unbeatables. But now we're going to go over to the Miami Sharks. And Dallas Knights. If you're in chat right now and you can hear me, please let me know. Like I said, I am on a temporary setup here, and half the stuff that normally works isn't working. Again, if you are in chat and you can hear me, please let me know if this thing is still even broadcasting. Miami Sharks have won the coin toss, and I am electing to receive. Dan Carnes kicking off for the Dallas Knights. Jay Washington, Julian Washington, played by LL Cool J in the movie. Star running back for the team, also the kick returner. And Steamin' Willie Beeman. If I do it like the movie, I should be starting Cap Rooney. Incomplete pass intended for Washington. We're going to play with Willie Beeman as the starter. Washington with the handoff. Manages to get 2 yards on the play. Not familiar with some of the plays in this playbook, so that's going to be kind of a challenge for me too. I kind of play with a set playbook with my Giants. Vince Trader with the first down reception. Yeah, it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's my favorite football movie. My favorite football movie would probably be the Burt Reynolds version of The Longest Yard. I like the Adam Sandler version too, but the Burt Reynolds, you can't beat the original on anything. Trying to look at some of these plays. Get used to it. Willie Beeman on a quarterback keeper. Look at how fast they made him. He just took out of that like a racehorse. Willie Beeman losing a few yards on that. 4th down and 7. Fuck punting. Beeman downfield. Hits Terrell Owens. I guess because Terrell Owens was still kind of big in the NFL at the time, they let him use his real name in the film too. Yeah, the program was pretty good. My problem is as enthusiastic as I was about playing this ROM, it's been so long since I've seen most of these movies, I remember very little about them. So I'm trying to cheat and use Wikipedia and IMDb for the cast list and everything. Of course, I can, I remember the big stars for the most part. Should have come in here a little more well equipped. So I feel kind of awkward. doing the play-by-play. Willie Beeman hit by Cutter Cobb, taking down 3rd down and 21. Beeman going downfield to Sanderson, overthrows. Jimmy Sanderson, played by Bill Bellamy in the film. And again, fuck punting. Touchdown. Willie Beeman hitting Terrell Owens in the back of the end zone. And I'm really struggling to see the sprites on the field here because playing on a 15-inch laptop screen as opposed to my 24-inch monitor that I use on my regular PC, everything is smaller and more condensed, and my eyes ain't the greatest anymore. I don't like how these players are glitching out and just disappearing like that. It seems to be more prevalent in this version of the game than in other versions that I've played. At the end of the first quarter, the Sharks over the Knights 7-0. Winner of this game going to play the T.C. Williams Titans in the semifinals. Julius Washington, 4 carries, 17 yards. Steaming Willie Beeman, 57 yards passing. Terrell Owens, 2 receptions, 45 yards, and a touchdown. So far, the Dallas Knights not on the stat line on offense. They are now, though. First down reception. Burke, starting quarterback for the Dallas Knights. Like I said, other than being on the screen adversaries for the Miami Sharks, they really don't have the listings for who played who on the Knights side of the football that I can see here, at least. We're not going to worry about it. I do know if I do this kind of stream again, I'm going to rewatch the films and take copious notes. Haney, the Dallas running back, gets the pitch out of the backfield. Should have been watching. I've never seen Varsity Blues, the TV show or the movie. That was the one that had the guy from Dawson's Creek in it, right? Score tied at 7, 3:35 in the second quarter. Willie Beeman taking off. Willie Beeman picking up about 20 yards on that carry. Julius Robinson, or Washington, going to be yelling about Beeman taking away his touches. Incomplete pass downfield, 3rd down and 1 for the Miami Sharks. Sanderson making the catch this time. First down for the Sharks. 2:14 remains in the first half. Score still tied at 7. Willie Beeman taking off. 2nd down and 1, gain of 9. Washington with the handoff has the 1st down. Washington has the touchdown. Oh, maybe it was Friday Night Lights that I was thinking of. I don't know. There's a ton of those movies that came out that I didn't see, which is why I tried to stick to the movies that I actually have seen. And of course, Bayside Tigers, you gotta play with the Saved by the Bell if they got the Bayside Tigers in the game. Of course, they got their ass kicked. Wordham picks up 2 yards for the Knights. 1:01 left to play in the first half. Burke rolling out. Burke passing downfield, hits Lucky. Lucky has the 1st down. Oh, that could have been intercepted. Should have been intercepted. So I am playing on defense here, number 58, Shark LeVay. Lawrence Taylor's character in the film. 3rd down and 10. Burke rolling out. Hits the receiver downfield for the 1st down, but we're going to the half with the Sharks in the lead, 14-7. Julius Washington, 6 carries, 36 yards. Vinnie Burke, the quarterback for Dallas, 1 carry for 19 yards. Willie Beeman, 88 yards through the air. Burke, 74 yards through the air. Terrell Owens, 2 receptions, 45 yards. Both of those went for, well, one of them went for the touchdown. Washington got the other touchdown on the ground. And Bryce Diggs for the Dallas team, 2 receptions for 30 yards. And Dallas will get the ball. We didn't get to show me the money this time. Wordham back for the Knights. Haney out of the backfield. Loss of 3 yards on that pass. Miami defense blitzing. Pass is deflected. 3rd down and 13 for the Dallas Knights. Tiki Wordham stopped short of the 1st down. 4th down and 8. Dallas gonna punt. Sanderson back to receive for the Sharks. So have you had a chance to play the new 2021 update yet? Be gifted. Washington stopped 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Beeman down the field to Sanderson, broken up in traffic, 3rd down and 16. Another incomplete pass, 4th down and 16. We're going to punt this time. We're not going to hand them that good a field position. Prince with a short punt. Wordham fields it and gets to about the 40-yard line. So I was playing doing a test stream, seeing how this PC or this laptop could handle everything the other night. We got an interception. Reed with the pick. And really, the only nitpick that I have with the 2021 roster update is that the Giants' home blue jerseys, or home blue uniform, should I say, because it's total blue, jerseys and pants and helmet, and the Washington football team home uniform, on the red end zone and the blue end zone, the players completely disappear. So S. Blue Man sent me an update. He adjusted the color in the end zone a little bit. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, though. I mean, it's something you can live with, obviously, but I told him, I says, you know, he's going to be making another final roster update anyways. Fuck punting, right? 14-7 going into the 4th quarter. And another turnover on downs. My receivers can't catch for shit. Another interception. Virus with the interception this time. Who played Virus? They don't have him listed here in the... So the Miami Sharks getting another chance at life on offense here. Washington stopped in the backfield, loss of 2 yards. First down. Trader with the reception. And Beeman breaks out of the sack. Hits Trader again for another first down catch. And the Sharks moving the ball down the field. 3:13 left to play. Washington picks up 6 on that. Ah. Steamin'. Willie Beeman. Big run by Beeman there to pick up the first down. Dallas calling timeout, trying to stop that clock from running. Overthrows Washington. 2:05 left to play in the game. Miami still leads 14-7. And Washington breaking those tackles. Washington into the end zone for another Sharks score. Mama said knock you out, and that's just what Julius Washington did to that Dallas defense. Looked like he had 4 or 5 guys on him. And he shook free and scored. Prince kicking deep. Wordham out of the end zone for the Knights. Minute 20 left to play here on offense. Dallas desperately needs to score. I can definitely tell this Miami Sharks team is tuned a lot better than that Bayside team was. I can't wait to see how TC Williams plays, because I will be playing TC Williams Titans against the Miami Sharks. I'm picking the teams that I think are the underdogs. So obviously the Bayside Tigers would be the underdogs against the TC Williams Titans from Remember the Titans. And they showed just why they were the underdogs. I got smoked. The Sharks and the Knights, with all of the discord and chaos that was on the Sharks team in any given Sunday when they went into that final game against Dallas. Willie Beeman stepping up as a leader when Cap Rooney goes down. That's why I chose them as the underdog in this game. And the underdog wins this time, 21-7. Miami Sharks over the Dallas Knights. Julius Washington, 13 carries for 67 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Steam and Willie Beeman, 125 yards passing and a touchdown toss. Vince Trader, the tight end, 3 receptions for 49 yards. And Bryce Diggs for the Dallas team, 2 receptions, 38 yards. So it will be the TC Williams Titans against the Miami Sharks in the semifinals. And right now, we're going to go to the Washington Sentinels, to the Unbeatables. I know a lot of people did not like the Replacements movie. They thought it was too silly. It would probably be number 4 in my list of all-time favorite football movies. Like I said, The Longest Yard, the original Longest Yard, 1974, would be number 1, followed by Any Given Sunday. I would probably put The Program in at number 3. We are having problems here with our tablet. Hold on just a second. Using my tablet as my second screen. God damn it. Oh boy. Tablet does not want to play whatever IMDb has running in the background. Doesn't want me to have my Twitch window going at the same time. All right. So we will be playing the Replacements. The Washington Sentinels against the pop culture paragons, the Unbeatables. This team has Clark Kent, Superman, as their starting quarterback. David Dunn from the Unbreakable movie as running back and linebacker. And a who's who of other pop culture characters. I did not do a deep dive in there. I am kind of upset they made Al Bundy a tight end instead of a running back. So we're just going to do the best we can with some of these characters. Ray Finkel kicking off. Cochran back to receive for the Sentinels. Of course, Trey Winbush, the actor that played Walter Cochran, Warren Cochran, from the Highlander TV show character. Shane Falco in its starting quarterback for the Sentinels. Of course, the disgraced quarterback from Ohio State choked in the 1996 Sugar Bowl game. I thought he got a conspiracy for point shaving, too. And Falco makes the reception to Ray Smith out of the backfield. Cochran falling short. I'm going to go ahead and punt this ball. This is a stream where I really could use help with a color commentator. Next time I do one of these Tecmo Hollywood streams, I'm going to ask my buddy Columbo if he wants to come on as a color commentator and spit facts, so I'm not constantly having to look over at another screen while I'm trying to make sure this PC doesn't melt down. Clark Kent, Superman, keeping it and running it in. And the Unbeatables on top. 6-0. Ray Finkel's kick. It's good. Walter Cochran tackled for a loss of 3 yards. Of course, Cochran in the movie was a minister. A former football player blew out his knee and found God. No doubt their version of the preacher character from Longest Yard. Gonna punt this one away. I just need to focus up and stop worrying about the characters in the movies and just focus on playing the game. Because I'm playing a little too distracted trying to look at all these different screens. As prepared as I tried to be, I'm not really that prepared. There's a shock. Bateman going in for the sack on Superman. Unfortunately, Clark Kent gets it off just in time. David Dunn met in the backfield by Bateman. Jon Favreau, of course, playing Danny Bateman. Played kind of a nutcase character. David Dunn again stopped in the backfield. Loss of another 2 yards. 3rd down and 15 for the Unbeatables. Clark Kent sacked by Vince Gray. Ray Finkel tacking another 3 on for the Unbeatables. 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cochran back for the kick return. And the Unbeatables go into the second quarter with a 10-0 lead. Clark Kent 4 yards rushing. Shane Falco only 5 yards passing. Clark Kent 12 yards passing. Ray Smith, the only receiver on the Sentinels, 1 catch for 5 yards, and David Dunn, 1 catch for 12 yards. We need to turn on the juice here for the Sentinels. I just can't move. I can't get out of my own way. Falco makes the reception, or Hall makes the reception for Falco. God damn it. Bobby Boucher, the Water Boy. Adam Sandler's character in The Water Boy, coming up big with a sack on Shane Falco. And Cochran just, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I'm running around like an asshole here. Short of the first down, we're going to go for it. Fuck it. And Falco throws an interception. David Dunn picking up the first down for the Unbeatables. Dunn again with the handoff. Dunn found a hole in the defense. He exploited it. Another first down for the Unbeatables. Clark Kent tossing one to Rod Tidwell. And the Unbeatables dominating this game so far, 17-0. A minute 55 left to play here in the first half. Ray Smith with the catch out of the backfield. Going deep to Murphy. Incomplete pass. Second down and 10 for the Washington Sentinels. Cochran only picked up a yard on that play. Oh, overthrows the intended receiver, Franklin. Fuck it, we're going for it. Deep again to Murphy. Cannot come down with the ball. They're just going to kick a field goal. Put 3 more points on the board. Unbeatables looking unbeatable right now. Shane Falco, the only Sentinel with positive yardage, 2 yards rushing. David Dunn, 5 carries for 28 yards. Falco, 38 yards passing and an interception. Clark Kent, 27 yards passing and a touchdown. Ray Smith, the ex-Con, leading Washington with 3 receptions, 23 yards. Red Tidwell, 1 reception, 15 yards, and a touchdown for the Unbeatables. Yes, I'm going for the onside kick. Not going to get it, though. David Dunn. I'm just giving up so much yardage by these onside kicks, but I don't give a shit. Honestly, I really don't. We got a fumble. Clark Kent fumbling the ball. Player with the reception. And Falco immediately turns it back over, throwing an interception. Cannot catch a break. I don't know. I guess he's in the bat cave. Clark Kent back to pass. Incomplete. You're the motherfucker I should get doing color commentary for me, Zide. The movie buff. Clark Kent just running it up my ass. Oh boy. This game is out of hand. What do you say, huh? What is this? Second, third quarter? I don't even remember what quarter we're in anymore, to tell you the truth. Third quarter. Getting worked 27-0. Well, I mean, just a lot of things are going against me right now. I'm playing on this laptop, not my regular PC setup. And I'm having to use all these small screens for all my information, where I'd have everything on my regular unit on my big monitor. Constantly having to turn my head to read who played what, and it's just really provided a pretty crappy experience for me, and I'm sure people watching me, because I'm more focused on trying to provide commentary about the characters than I have been playing the game. I should have gone back and watched as many of these things as I could have over the last few days, but I didn't. Because it's been 20 years or more since I've seen some of this shit. Shit. Clark Kent and David Dunn Superman to the man who was inspired by Superman, David Dunn, M. Night Shyamalan, making Bruce Willis that Superman-type character in Unbreakable. Couldn't feel pain. Couldn't die. Of course, his arch nemesis, Samuel Jackson. Best line of the movie. At the end of the movie, Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis facing off in Jackson's comic book shop. And Bruce Willis has discovered that Jackson's been behind this plethora of terrorist events that have been plaguing the area over the last, 10, 15 years in some cases. And Samuel Jackson's character looks up at him, Elijah looks up at him and says, "You know how you know we were meant to be adversaries?" I can't remember this. I'm not even going to try it. My brain doesn't work tonight. I'm terrible. I don't even know why I woke up today. I'm in that kind of a mood, to tell you the truth. Turley with the sack. Cannot get out of this game fast enough. Fourth down and 14. Gonna go for it. Brian Murphy, the deaf tight end, with the big reception. Third down and 18. Gotta go for it. No chance of coming back here, but I want to put at least one score on the board tonight on this game. Murphy can't come down with the catch. Baltimore wins in SV. What's an SV? You mean a Super Bowl? Yep, the Unbeatables definitely proven to be just that. Lack of focus and concentration on my part in this game. Had the Sentinels behind before the game even started. I'm not going to do fantasy football this year. I'm not even going to run the league that I re-upped on Yahoo. I just don't give a shit this year. I'll do my pick'em thing, and that's probably going to be it. I'm not going to do fantasy other than DraftKings. I need to find somebody to take over that Yahoo league, because I don't want to do it. I didn't want to do it last year. People bugged me about it, and nobody else stepped up. I'm tired of standard fantasy football leagues because by the 4th or 5th game, half the league has stopped fucking playing. And the unbeatables, well, you can see for yourself what happened. I'm sorry, Shane Falco. My heart wasn't in it. The heart was not in it. So, the unbeatables going to be squaring off against the TC Williams Remember the Titans in the semifinal round. And the winner of this next matchup is going to determine who squares off in the second semifinal game. We've got Pee Wee football with the Little Giants taking on hardened convicts from the longest yard, the Mean Machine. And it's been ages since I've seen either one of these movies, so I'm going to focus on actually trying to beat the Mean Machine and not focus so much on who played what character. Because honestly, that's really thrown me off the game. The Toe going to kick off for the Little Giants, Dave Meggett. Okay, so I guess he's using the, he is using the 2005 version of the film. I'm sorry, that's Earl Meggett. I don't know why I immediately went to Dave Meggett. Yeah, like I said, this is just too, my concentration isn't good enough to do this the way that I had planned on it. But he is using the 2005 roster. Of course, the Meggett character, the running back for the Mean Machine, played by Nelly. And Meggett gets the handoff. Meggett toss out of the backfield, pushing the little Pee Wee punks around. Yeah, I'm just not interested in standard fantasy football anymore. I'd rather just focus on DraftKings. At least then I can win money and not have to wait 20-something weeks to get it. Mawabe pushing, picking up about 6 yards, 3rd down and 2 for the Mean Machine. Megget has the 1st down. Mean Machine so far just moving the ball at will. Terry Crews, Cheeseburger Eddie with the reception on that. Megget hammered in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. I could go for a cheeseburger right about now. I'm hungry. The Mean Machine on the board first. Earl Megget with the touchdown. Little Giants getting manhandled here. As well they should against a bunch of inmates. Viper back to receive the kickoff. And the Icebox at running back. J.R. Floyd, the quarterback for the Little Giants. Incomplete pass. Cannot make the connections. Cannot catch. I need to change these plays and put some plays in the book that I know how to use. What I'd give if just one fucking receiver would catch the fucking ball. And the Mean Machine rolling here. Mawabe with the touchdown. So far tonight, I am 1 and 2 on teams that I've been controlling. Sorry. Laptop was spitting something up at me. The bad thing about streaming on this laptop is it's only got 4 gigs of RAM. And really, to have a decent streaming PC, you need 8 gigs. Overthrowing the intended receiver. And we go into the second quarter. Mean Machine just totally dominating the Little Giants. Let's make some changes to this playbook. I'm fine with the run plays. No, that's not the one I want. Where's my red gun? Don't see my red gun. It's not in. It's not in. Well, that sucks. Yeah, my peanut butter play not in the playbook in this for the Little Giants. I haven't looked to see if it was in for any of the other teams either, but oh well. Make do with what we got. Mean Machine not giving J.R. Floyd a chance to breathe, but he gets the catch. to the receiver, the Berminator. Hot Hands, the other receiver. Johnny Viper in at running back. Becky Icebox. Of course, they couldn't give her a female. They couldn't give her a female avatar. Come on, guys. Gotta do better than that. Timmy Moore, who bears an unstriking resemblance to Phil Simms. I don't think there is in this version. This is Tecmo Super Bowl Hollywood 2. There's another version of the game that I have downloaded, but I like 2 better because they had a couple of different teams in there. And the Clark Kent, the ability to play as Superman, intrigued me, even though I didn't play as Superman. And he was not on the unbeatable team in the original version of the Hollywood Tecmo Bowl update. First down for the Little Giants. First big play on offense they've had so far tonight. Icebox picks up 7 yards on the run. Becky Icebox scores. It's a pull within a touchdown of the Mean Machine. Earl Meggett with the reception. Wabe shaking off the little peewee footballers. Zide, how does the stream actually look on your end? Does it look okay? Do I sound okay? And Earl Meggett another touchdown for the Mean Machine. And my biggest problem with playing on this thing, other than the technical restrictions that I have, obviously all my graphics and stuff, my celebration guy I don't have on here. Well, I mean, I have him, but I have to tab out to do it because the remote that I use for Streamlabs OBS doesn't work for regular OBS, and I don't have enough space on my phone to put the regular OBS one on there because I don't want to take the Streamlab ones off when I get the new hard drive and go back to a normal setup. 4th down and 8, we're going for it right before the half. 7 seconds left in the first half. Viper making the catch out of the backfield. Meanwhile, the Mean Machine with a 2-touchdown lead over the Little Giants. Icebox, 9 carries for 10 yards. Earl Meggett, 6 carries for 80 yards. J.R. Floyd, 81 yards. passing. Paul Crew only 11 yards passing, but it went for a touchdown. Cheeseburger Eddie with that touchdown reception. And Hot Hands, number one receiver on the Little Giants, one reception, 47 yards. Going to the halftime. Show me the money! Little Giants getting the ball first here in the second half. J.R. Floyd just going to keep it. Shakes off the tackles. Second down and 2 for the Little Giants. Becky Icebox has the first down. Icebox with the handoff, getting smashed in the backfield. Third down and 26. The Burminator deep. Doesn't have anybody near him. Can he go all the way? The Burminator at the 10. Brought down at about the 9-yard line. They're going to call it on the 8. J.R. Floyd with an 85-yard bomb to the Burminator. And the Icebox picks up a couple. Move the Little Giants closer. Floyd shakes it free. J.R. Floyd in for the touchdown. The Little Giants coming back. Now down by a touchdown. This extra point is good. This will be the true David versus Goliath story of the night. If I can run the table with the Little Giants. Again, if you tuned in late. I'm playing with the teams that I viewed as the underdogs. So I played as the Bayside Tigers from Saved by the Bell against the T.C. Williams Titans from Remember the Titans, and I got smoked by the computer. Then I played as the Miami Sharks versus the Dallas Knights. Of course, the rematch from Any Given Sunday. I won that game. And then the Unbeatables, the one that's got the who's who of pop culture stars against the Washington Sentinels from the movie The Replacements. And the Mean Machine just fumbled. Icebox with the recovery. And of course, the Pop Warner League against the prison convicts. Definitely an underdog here. Joey Battle with the sack on J.R. Floyd. Little Giants with a big turnover, though, at the end of the third quarter. J.R. Floyd, 2 carries for 16 yards to lead the Little Giants in rushing. Earl Meggett, 6 carries, 80 yards for the Cons in the Mean Machine. Floyd, 156 yards passing. Paul Crew, only 18 yards passing. The Burminator, 2 catches for 100 yards. Cheeseburger Eddie, still 1 catch, 11 yards as we go into the final quarter. Down by 7. Over the middle to Moore. 4th down and 4. Fuck punting. Down to Hot Hands. 1st down, baby. And the Little Giants moving the ball. Getting across midfield to the 40-yard line of the Mean Machine. Icebox picks up only a yard on that play. Icebox brought down, loses 2. 3rd down and 11 for the Little Giants. Hot Hands deep, wide open. Hot Hands jumps up, makes the reception. Touchdown, Little Giants. This extra point goes through. It is good, and we are tied. The Pop Warner team tied with the Prison Cons. Toe kicking off. 2:51 left to play. Earl Meggett with the return. Meggett breezing through the second special teams. And Meggett brought down at about the 10-yard line. Big kickoff return for the Mean Machine. Paul Crew rolling out. Hits Mwabe. Mwabe going to be short of the goal line. And short of a first down. And Meggett, easy entry into the end zone. Mean Machine wasting no time taking that lead back. Still plenty of time on the clock for the Little Giants to tie it up. Potentially take this game into overtime if we can't get an onside kick recovery. Ran out of bounds, did not want to run out that soon. Oh, that's probably the ball game right there too. That's probably cost me the ball game. Looks like the Mean Machine is going to be moving on. Mean Machine 30. Little Giants 21. Little Giants did a lot better than I expected them to do. J.R. Floyd, 2 runs for 18 yards. Meggett for the Mean Machine, 7 carries for 80 yards. J.R. Floyd, 231 yards passing. Paul Crew, 76 yards passing. Hot Hands, 3 receptions for 110 yards. And Cheeseburger Eddie, 2 receptions for 33. And the Mean Machine going to be taking on the Miami Sharks in the semifinals. But first, the T.C. Williams Titans going to be taking on the Unbeatables. I'll be playing as the Titans since technically they are the underdogs, a high school team against the pop culture team with Superman as the quarterback and Unbreakable as the running back. T.C. Williams has won the coin toss and is elected to receive Ray Finkel the kickoff for the Unbeatables. Jones back to receive the opening kickoff. Brought down fast. Petey Jones, Shea Castro in the backfield for the Titans. Rev Harris as starting quarterback. Will Nelson and Robert Grimes as the wide receivers, and Bubba Smith as the tight end. Of course, we got Sunshine here if we need to bring him in. Don't see that happening, though. Let's see if the Titans can do any better than the Washington Sentinel scrub football team did. Castro picks up a yard, 2nd down and 9. Rev Harris back to pass. Harris tosses it to Smith. Could not come down with the catch. 3rd down and 9 for the Titans. And the Unbeatables, David Dunn, pulling double duty. I'm going to punt. David Dunn, the running back for the Unbeatables, also the linebacker. Clark Kent going to keep it. Brought down by Baker. Gale Sayers is in the game. Legendary Chicago Bears running back gets the handoff. Brought down for no gain. 3rd down and 9 for the Unbeatables team. Clark Kent passes deep to Murphy. Brian Murphy makes the catch for the touchdown. And it's just funny to see the Unbeatables. I noticed this in the game against the Sentinels too. They're just the line. If you watch the offensive and defensive lines, especially on kicks, they just get pushed back. Castro with the handoff, not going nowhere. 2nd down and 13. Gonna make some changes to this playbook. See if my red gun is in this playbook. Don't see it. Do not see my red gun. I don't like that. There's a version of the red gun, but it ain't the peanut butter play. We'll go with that anyways. 3rd down and 13. Brings up 4th down. Gonna punt it again. Reynolds with the short punt. Forrest Gump fielding the ball. Forrest wasn't going to be running too far that time. Tackled as soon as he caught it. David Dunn with the handoff. Dunn has enough for the 1st down. And Gale Sayers with the catch out of the backfield. Gale Sayers, a Hall of Fame running back for the Chicago Bears. with a catch from Clark Kent. The Unbeatables go up 14-0 on the high schoolers. Got to start putting some points on the board. Down the field to Nelson. Nelson with the big catch. Rev Harris rolling out. Intercepted. Like Olsman. We go to the second quarter. Unbeatables up 14-0. Clark Kent under pressure throws it away. Clark Kent keeps it, runs it himself. Picks up the first down. Clark Kent again to Gale Sayers. Combination combined on the last Unbeatables possession for a touchdown catch. And we got a fumble. Unbeatables recover. I call bullshit on the recovery. Overthrows the receiver in the end zone. Let's see. 3rd down and 4. Clark Kent stepping up. They're going to try to tack on another 3 points. Kick is up. It is good. And Ray Finkel extends the lead 17-0. Unbeatables over the Titans. 3:05 left to play here in the first half. Rev Harris under pressure, throwing it down the field to Nelson. Could not make the connection. Just cannot make these completions tonight for whatever reason. 3rd down and 10. Over the middle to Smith. Bubba Smith, the tight end. Just short of a first down. Ooh. We'll go for it on this one. 4th down and 1. Rev Harris has the first down. And we got a fumble. God damn it. Nelson caught it and then coughed it up. Unbeatables with the recovery. And David Dunn picks up 3 yards. The Unbeatables going to call a timeout here. Try to stop the clock from running. Tidwell with the reception. Clark Kent going down at the hands of Gary Nichols. Unbeatable's going to try to put another 3 points on the board. Ray Finkel has been flawless in the 2 games so far tonight. 20-0. The Unbeatables over the Titans so far here going into the half. Going to try to chuck it downfield. Nelson airing it out. Probably would have gotten tackled as soon as he caught it if it would have been a catch. So we go into the half down 20-0. The Unbeatables over the Titans. Rev Harris, 2 yards rushing off of 1 carry. Clark Kent, 3 carries for 27 yards. Rev Harris, 51 yards passing and an interception. Clark Kent, 88 yards passing and a touchdown. Gale Sayers, Will Nelson, 1 reception, 42 yards. Gale Sayers, 2 receptions for 42 yards and a touchdown. We're going to start off the half, right, or the third quarter right here. Hold on just a second, please. Reynolds to kick off. Forrest Gump back to receive. Run, Forrest, run! And I'll be damned if he didn't run. Right to about the 25-yard line. Unbeatable starting out. Up 20-0 here in the third quarter. Tidwell with the reception. And the first down. David Dunn, burst of speed to hit that hole. David Dunn's not going to be stopped. Unbreakable, unstoppable, more like it. $27-0, the Unbeatables over the Titans. Fuck it, we just gotta throw it on every fucking down now, I guess. Right into the waiting arms of Trumaine. Another turnover for the high school team against the pop culture paragons. Gale Sayers, another deep catch. Another big yards after catch performance for Sayers. And the Unbeatables set themselves up in our end zone once again. Just over the head of the receiver. Rod Tidwell, another touchdown. Clark Kent, through the air and on the ground, just dominating the game. 34-0 now. It has been an ass whipping tonight. both of my squads against this unbeatable team, pretty much unable to do anything other than lose. The Washington Sentinels got totally worked in the first round. I thought I'd fare a little bit better with the Titans, but not the case so far. Unbeatable defense, just hammering. 4th down and 4. I got no choice but to go for it. Incomplete pass. And the Unbeatables take over again on offense. 28 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Kirk Baker with a sack on Clark Kent. Gale Sayers going to have another touchdown catch. And just performing miserable. Oh, David Dunn putting me on my ass. 2nd down and 21. I turned to look away for a second. I don't like that little hesitation that Harris seems to get every time that ball is snapped out of the shotgun. It's like he's fumbling it. Cannot connect with any of my receivers. 4th down and 21. Gotta go for it. Got no choice. Deep to Castro. Running back cannot come down with it. Oh boy. Figured I'd be able to perform a little bit better with the Titans than I did with the Sentinels. Not the case. This Unbeatables team definitely living up to their name and their reputation. Down the field to Nelson. Nelson leaps in the air and makes the catch. Big 1st down. Castro not going anywhere. Loss of 3 yards on that play. Third down and 9. Just always running. Grimes finally to put the Titans on the board. That's worth a pause in the action to celebrate. Celebration guy making his first appearance on stream tonight for a touchdown. Of course, my remote control not working because I'm using standard OBS and not Streamlabs OBS on this PC, on this laptop. Forrest Gump back to receive. Clark Kent just takes off. Surprised my guys caught up to him. Gale Sayers again. It's like his 500th touchdown this game. The Titans fall 55-7 to the Unbeatables. Red Harris, the only Titans running back on the stat line. 2 carries for 5 yards. They shut my run game down. Didn't give me a chance to breathe anytime I tried to run it. Red Harris, 120 yards passing, 2 interceptions. Clark Kent all over the place tonight. I'm surprised he didn't throw the ball to himself. 5 carries for 108 yards, 217 yards passing, and a few touchdowns, more than a few touchdowns. Will Nelson, 2 receptions for 80 yards for the Titans. And Gale Sayers, the Chicago running back, 4 receptions, 130 yards, and at least 3 touchdowns. I lost count. So the Unbeatables will play the Miami Sharks in the next round. Or the winner of the Miami Sharks Mean Machine game, I'm sorry, in the next round. Playing again as the Sharks from Any Given Sunday against the Mean Machine. I guess this is the 2005 version from The Longest Yard. Mean Machine has won. This is for the championship. Prince to kick off, Meggett back to receive. Or no, this is to see who goes to the championship. I am just all over the place tonight, people. I am sorry. I am definitely not having my best moment trying to do play-by-play tonight. Meggett tearing through the defense. Earl Meggett's going to be gone. Touchdown. He was so fast, couldn't even see him on the screen anymore. Washington with the kick return. The Sharks coming out on offense for the first time. Any Given Sunday versus the Longest Yard. Loss of 4 yards on that play. Beeman to Sneed for the first down. And off to Julius Washington. Picks up 6. 2nd down and 4 for the Miami Sharks. Washington again going down low. Manages another 2 yards. 3rd down and 2 for the Miami Sharks. Willie Beeman, quarterback keeper, fumbles. Mean Machine, Deacon Moss with the recovery. Deacon Moss, of course, played by Chris Rock in the 2005 version of this film. And the Mean Machine on top of the Miami Sharks in this semifinal matchup. 14-0. Julius Washington out of the end zone. Beeman under pressure, throws it. Fortunate he wasn't sacked or intercepted on that. Beeman again. Downfield to Owens. Owens cannot come up with it. 3rd down and 10 for the Miami Sharks. Washington out of the backfield. Washington with the 1st down. As time runs down in the 1st quarter. Hold on just a second here. First down for the Miami Sharks. Trailing 14-0 here in the 1st quarter already. Beeman to Owens. Owens picks up another 1st down, 20-yard gain on the play. Beeman gonna keep this one. He fumbled the last time he ran the ball, but he picks up the 1st down this time. We move to the 2nd quarter. The Sharks trailing 14-0 to the Mean Machine. Any Given Sunday versus the Longest Yard is the matchup here tonight. Winner of this game to face the unbeatable team with the Pop Culture Paragons in the championship. That team has run over both of my squads, first defeating the Washington Sentinels and then just decimating the T.C. Williams Titans from Remember the Titans. Welcome back, side. Sneed with the reception. Still need 10 yards for the 1st down, however. Throwing deep to Sanderson, overthrows him. Gonna try to put some points on the board with this field goal. Kick is up, and it is no good. So the Sharks unable to put points on the board here. And Meggett. I really don't like how these players just disappear in this ROM. This is the worst I've ever seen as far as any of the ROM hacks that I've played. With the players just disappearing like that. The sprites just disappearing. And again, it may be my version of Nestopia that I'm using that's causing it. It's supposed to be a flicker-free version, but I've never been able to get the flicker-free version to work. Incomplete pass. Paul Crew to Deacon Moss. 4th 6. nice. It's a lot more subs than I have to this channel. Well, a lot more follows, should I say. I've been holding at about 275 for about a week. First down for the Sharks. Beaming to Sneed again over the middle. Beaming to Owens this time. Terrell Owens getting down to about the 16-yard line before he is tackled. And the Mean Machine defense just smothering Washington. Have not done a good job running the ball on any of these squads tonight. Third down and 11. 21-0 at the half. Julius Washington, 6 carries for 12 yards. Earl Meggett, 2 for 98. Willie Beeman, 144 yards passing. Paul Crew, 44 yards and a touchdown. Terrell Owens, 3 receptions, 75 yards for the Shark. Deacon Moss, 1 catch, 44 yards and a touchdown. Show me the money! Would have been cool if we could have put a, just inserted a little 8-bit pixel of Tom Cruise's head and Cuba Gooding Jr.'s head, like in the crowd or something, yelling that, "Show me the money!" Julius Washington with the handoff. Washington picks up 7 yards. Jimmy Sanderson with the reception. Out of bounds, the Bill Bellamy character. From any given Sunday, and Julius Washington with the touchdown run. LL Cool J going back to Cali to put the Sharks on the board. A little mess here. Prince kicking off. Meggett to receive the kickoff. And Meggett to about the 15-yard line on the return. Cheeseburger Eddie with the reception. Big first down catch for the Mean Machine. Getting some lag here on this game. Oh, nice. I'll go check it out after the stream tonight. Still shitting on what's-his-face? Or did you start your new stuff yet? Are you guys still under that major lockdown up there? Paul Crew only picked up 3 yards on that. Try to put 3 on the board. Brucey, the kick. Con Brucey with the field goal. Put the Meat Machine up 24-7. Falling downfield, trying to hit Sanderson. Incomplete pass. Sanderson caught that one, however. Really don't like these disappearance sprites, man. I really, really don't like these disappearance sprites. Sanderson for the touchdown. And the Sharks trying to pull within 10 now with a quarter left to play. Onside kicked. Having those stats after every quarter kind of screwed up my rhythm on the kick there. Paul Crew handing off to Meggett. Meggett stopped. Another loss. 3rd down and 17 for the Mean Machine. Crew, plenty of time to pass. Hits Moss down the field. Deacon Moss. Big reception. Setting up the Mean Machine inside the 10-yard line here. 2nd down and 9. Wabe picks up a few yards, about 5 yards on that reception. What a dick. Washington just getting shut down again in the backfield. No gain on the play. And Willie Beeman throws the pick to Deacon Moss. And this game is officially over, ladies and gentlemen. I have just not been playing good ball tonight at all. I've only won 1 game with a team that I've controlled so far. But the championship game, Mean Machine against the Unbeatables. I will be playing as the Mean Machine. If there is a team on here that can beat the Unbeatables, it would be the Mean Machine. Willie Beeman downfield. Sanderson makes the catch in traffic. Oh. 3rd down and 2. Unfortunate drop for the receiver on that play. Julius Washington out of the backfield for the 1st down. Hammered. 24 seconds left on the clock. Overthrows Sanderson. Terrell Owens couldn't pull one more in for me. Fuck you, T.O. And the Mean Machine advances to the final round to face the Unbeatables. 38-14 over the Sharks. Julius Washington, 12 carries for 51 yards. Earl Meggett, 5 carries for 127. Willie Beeman, 313 yards passing and an interception. Did have 1 touchdown, though. Jimmy Sanderson, 4 receptions, 158 yards for the Sharks. Deacon Moss, 2 receptions, 93 yards. Both of those went for scores. Paul Crew, 154 yards passing. Probably had another 50 or so on the ground. And we are going to be playing as the Mean Machine from the longest yard against the team of pop culture paragons, the Unbeatables. Let's see if the Criminals can beat Superman. Unbeatables win the coin toss. Brucey with the kickoff. Forrest Gump back to receive for the Unbeatables. Run, Forrest, run! I know I've made that joke 3 times now, and it wasn't funny the first 2 times, but you get it again, and you're gonna like it. Gale Sayers really lit me up in that last game, playing as the Titans against this team. So I will definitely be looking to keep him in check. He's a dual threat, however, on the ground as well as through the air. Murphy with the catch for the 1st down. And the Unbeatables moving the chains. Here on the Mean Machine, Clark Kent under pressure, throws. Hits his receiver. Mwabe out of the backfield. Clark Kent rolling out. Kent steps up. Hits Gale Sayers. And the Unbeatables starting off this game like they've started the other 2. Mean Machine out on the field on offense for the first time. Paul Crew down the field to Deacon Moss. First down at the 50-yard line. Let's see if the Mean Machine has any more success running against this defense than I had the other 2 times. Earl Meggett picks up 8 yards. Ooh, Meggett stopped just short of the first down. Third down and 1. Wabe, first down and a little bit more. Only needed 1, got about 8. Paul Crew rolls out, passes down the field. Cheeseburger Eddie cannot come down with the catch. Crew to Sampson, just shy of the first. Third down and 1 for the Mean Machine. And Meggett picks up the first down to keep the drive moving. 48 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Meggett again picks up 2. Earl Meggett, another 6 yards on that play. Third down and 2 for the Mean Machine. Touchdown, Mean Machine. Sampson with the catch in the end zone. We've done something we haven't done in the previous 2 games against this unbeatable team. Scored in the first quarter. Forrest Gump with the return. Forrest Gump fumbles. Life's like a box of chocolates, mama. We go into the second quarter tied at 7. Earl Meggett, 5 carries, 22 yards. Paul Crew, 52 yards passing. Clark Kent, 66 yards passing. Deacon Moss, 1 completion for 36 yards and a touchdown. And Gale Sayers, 2 for 47. Gale Sayers with the receiving touchdown for the unbeatable squad. And Meggett slips past the defense. Big first down run. First down and 2 for the Mean Machine. Wabe stopped, lost about 6 yards on that carry. Oldzik, however you pronounce that name, pushing me back. Third down and 18. And the Mean Machine unable to convert. Gonna try to kick a field goal. That's gonna be blocked. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Clark Kent back to pass, hits David Dunn out of the backfield. Dunn just pushing me a few extra yards down to the 40-yard line. Gale Sayers, another deep catch from Paul Crew, setting the Unbeatables up on the goal line. And Dunn just punches it in. The Unbeatables jump back out to the lead. Mean Machine unable to score on the last possession. Missed field goal. Ooh, just got that one off. Down the field to Deacon Moss. Unable to connect to the receiver. Going deep to Moss again. Moss catches it. Gets down to about the 18-yard line. Minute 2 left to play here in the first half. Meggett up the middle. Second down and 8. Meggett gonna get smashed. No gain on that play. Change this play here. I do not like this play. All Crew to Deacon Moss. Overthrows him once again. We're going to try another field goal. That one's up. That one's through. So the Mean Machine able to put another 3 on the board before the half. Forrest Gump on the return. About a 30-yard return on that kickoff. Earl Meggett, 8 carries for 41 yards for the Mean Machine. David Dunn, 2 for 7 for the Unbeatables. Paul Crew, 106 yards passing for the Machine. Clark Kent, 137. Deacon Moss, 2 receptions, 90 yards. Gale Sayers, 3 receptions, 84 yards. Show me the money. Definitely a more balanced matchup so far in the first half than what we've seen in the previous 2 games. It's me playing against the Unbeatables with the Washington Sentinels and the Miami Sharks. Got worked in those games. Or should I say the T.C. Williams Titans. And the Washington Sentinels. First down. Meggett with the handoff. Meggett. Ugh. Only gained a yard on that. I hit my guy. Got locked up on the lineman. Meggett again with the handoff. Meggett up the field. Picks up about 7 yards on the play. Third down and 2 for the Mean Machine. Only needed 2. Got about 10. First down. Going to Deacon Moss out of bounds. Ah! Campbell wrapped me up and put me on my ass. 3rd down and 21. Earl Meggett out of the backfield. 4th down and 9. Ugh. Fuck it. We're gonna go for it. Meggett again. Has the 1st down. So that gamble paid off big time for us. Mawe picks up a couple yards on that carry. Unbeatable still lead 14-10 here in the 3rd quarter. Mean Machine driving, gonna be short of the 1st down, 3rd down and 1. The defense coming for Meggett. 4th down and 5, losing 2 yards on that play. We're going for it again. Oh, you fuck you. David Dunn with the reception out of the backfield, had a little bit of resistance, was able to pick up about a yard before he was finally brought down. Clark Kent, plenty of time. Rod Tidwell over the middle, wide open over the middle. And time running out here in the 3rd quarter. David Dunn again. We go into the 4th quarter. Unbeatable still up by 4, 14-10. They are driving. Murphy. Another 1st down for the Unbeatables. Oh boy. Gale Sayers. Another receiving touchdown. 2nd one of this game. Like the 10th one tonight for Sayers. Plenty of time on the clock. Finkel kicking off. Meggett to receive. Going deep to Deacon. Deacon makes the catch on about the 28-yard line. And Meggett picks up a couple on the ground. 2nd down and 8 for the Mean Machine. Down the field to Cheeseburger Eddie. God damn, why can't you fucking jump? Jump! And catch the motherfucking ball. You're wide open in the end zone. Oh, fuck you, goddamn son of a bitch. Going for it. First down, baby. Meggett smashed on that play. Deacon Moss brought down at about the 2-yard line. Earl Meggett, clear shot to the end zone for the score. Minute 52 left. Got to go for an onside kick. And Tidwell went right to him. David Dunn. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 10 for the Unbeatables. A minute 12 left to play. Clark Kent sacked by Joey Battle. And the Unbeatables going to punt. Defense, Mean Machine defense, holding on, doing its job, giving us a chance. We're going to start this drive on our own 20-yard line. 40 seconds left to play. Cheeseburger Eddie to the 50-yard line. 16 seconds left. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. Oh, so a much closer game than the previous 2 games against the Unbeatables. But they still remain unbeaten and take home my first ever Hollywood Tecmo Super Bowl trophy. Lots of bad gameplay by me tonight. I was just outgunned with some of those matchups playing as the underdogs. I couldn't do anything with the Bayside Tigers. I couldn't do anything with the Washington Sentinels. Much better with the Miami Sharks. Mean Machine gave me my best chance to win tonight. So out of the, let's see, 4, 6, I'm 1-6 on the night, playing as the underdogs. So nothing to write home about. So we won't bother writing home about it. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night. But I definitely will be back Thursday night for the Thursday night fan ball. Right now I am going to raid Bun Up Shut Up, who is one of Lex Rant's community members. I play Among Us with her sometimes when we do the Community Among Us streams. Yeah, I kiss my mother with those lips. Not since COVID, though. Thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry for the shitty gameplay tonight. Like I said, if I come back tomorrow, probably going to be doing some more NBA Jam around 8 p.m. Eastern. Maybe some Illusion of Gaia since I missed the Saturday night stream. But Thursday night for sure for community night. Chat, you get to pick my plays on Thursday. Maybe you can help me win. I damn sure did a bad job of winning tonight, but I enjoyed playing this Hollywood Tecmo Super Bowl mod. I'll see you tomorrow, definitely Thursday. Take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Adam is going to save you, or to help you, brother. Kev? What? For the
fabulous. Thank you for asking, Cap. Played some Kim with friends earlier.
Bitches would save me.
I'm with these crazy people.
Save me.
Oh, but Triple did bully me while I was streaming. He just kept playing the Terror Radius, and I couldn't hear anything.
Thankfully has his attention.
It was
Where are you guys?
intense.
The door
Main
open?
building. Main building.
All the doors are open.
Okay, I know. Thankfully, we gotta take a hit for Thankfully if we need to. Here it comes. Look out. Don't take it down. Take a hit.
Oh my god, I don't know what happened just now, but it did something.
What did it do? I have NES Tecmo Super Bowl featuring TSB.
She was chainsawing me, and I was going over the pallet.
Oh,
and the pallet
interesting.
broke. Yeah, because he was chainsawing.
I
But I didn't go down.
understand some of those words.
You just broke it with a chainsaw. But I was on the pallet. Oh.
Like an old style Super Bowl game from NES. That's cool.
Oh, I couldn't record that quick enough. Oh, that sucks. Hold on.
Oh, I had that Maury.
Excuse me.
But I had Infectious, Pop, Monitor, and Devour Hope. What you found?
He was a busy boy. Sports ball with teams like the Bayside Tigers from Outside Rival versus Titans from Remember the Titans. Ooh. That's cool. Oh, yeah, because he said from
I
like
miss
movies and
these
TVs.
now. Hopefully I'll be back later.
Okay. Bye, Kiwi.
Bye-bye.
What about Triple? Triple?
I think Triple's done.
Triple is done.
You said you'd play one more with me.
Well, I thought we had time, but apparently we do not.
That's all right. I will play with Tanya. She
There you
loves
go.
me.
Girl power. Awesome.
Bye.
Okay. Peeps, I'll see if I can circle back at some point, but for now, bye-bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
How are you tonight?